Hello everyone, welcome to another video. We're going to be doing another prompt today, so get right into it. Okay, that's interesting, yeah. Let's see what I do with that, I guess. Alright, so this is where I'm going to build this one here. It's right next to where I've built some of my other prompts. I'm thinking this whole area is going to be where let's be my prompt land, I suppose. But yeah, right here, this is where we're doing it. Okay, so I might have gotten a little carried away with this one. Uh, Basically, starting off here, I did this gradient over ground, just like lapis to a deep slate, cobble, mossy cobblestone moss. It's all over the ground over here. That's my basic like floor gradient. I put some stylized trees in here. Hopefully they read as stylized and not like a weird mess of blocks. But that's what I've got going here. I've got a lot of dripstone around as well. Just, I guess, add some shapes to the place. Maybe these are like some kind of weird roots that go up instead of down. Because this is a very strange forest. This is where I put the prompt thing. Here, I got a bunch of glistering melons. This one's got like a hole in it, this one doesn't. I also put vines around them as well. I don't like the vines too much, they look too chunky. This is Minecraft, so it would make sense for them to be chunky. I'll just say it's realistic. Over here, I got like a potion bottle. This is supposed to be the uncraftable potion. Here, this thing. You can only get that by giving it to yourself through a command. And it showed up my prompt, so I thought it was cool. I had it like a break in it, the glass has cracked and it's pouring down into the ocean here. That's probably pollution. The vines and the gradient continue over here. And down here, there is a door. It's here. A wandering trader, which I decided to name Blargo, because that sounds like a fun name. He's not letting me through. Oh, there's Chris, who laid an egg. There's a banner, and there's some like copper, or sorry, not copper, lapis highlights in the back here. So that looks nice. And that's a piece of paper. So, that's it for this one right here. And this is the second prompt. So, see what I do with that. Okay, this is where I'm doing the second prompt. It's right next to that thing, and that thing, and that thing. Right on the edges of prompt land. So the second prompt is finished. I went a bit unconventional here. I decided to put a big tower, which is like twisting and winding. It's very interesting if you look at it from the top. Well, you can't tell you can't see the twist very well. But it's an interesting twist. Up on top here, there is a aquarium, a bunch of fish right here. Yep. Also, I did a lot of glass and like trapdoor accents. There are buttons all over the coral. These things I like. These are like little tassels hanging off the parts of it that are going out a bit, since it's like a very curvy tower. Down here, I did a bunch of red and green. I don't normally like to use grass in my builds. I feel like it's at least passable here. There's a tree with flowers in it. There's already a tree here, so I figured I'd just take advantage of it. I did these little things. They're like a candle, a wall, and some sugar canes. Some weird plan, I'm sure. Did these with the comparator and the carpet. That's a word. Yeah, with the comparator and the carpet, I figured that would be an interesting little detail in there, even if it doesn't look very plant-like. Got these things, more weird plants with vines, composters on top of them. And so there's wheat. I put a bunch of wheat everywhere, because that was more to represent the bread, since normally I'd be totally down for putting a huge baguette somewhere. I didn't feel like it would fit here, so I just did wheat. There's copper under the water too. And then there's a wall I put in here. The wall is not from anything in the prompt, I just figured it would look good, and it did. And this stuff here is from a lingering potion of invincibility, which I have right here. Figured it's like leaking out of the island. So there wasn't really a good place to put a bauble. It's going into the ocean as well, just like this one is over here. So I imagine this ocean's gonna get like super polluted after a while. I'll put all the potion prompts in this sort of area so I can detail the ocean to look all colorful and weird. That's basically it. Okay, we're now on to the third prompt. So, oh, it's giving me some interesting things here in the knowledge book. Huh. Okay, let's see how this one goes. And this is where we're doing it, so right amidst a bunch of animals and all my other builds. Alright, so I'm right here. We have finished the third prompt, and it is a library, because one of the books in the prompt was a knowledge book. Oh yeah, I got super framey around here because I put way too much plants. But it's a library. You can go inside here, it's a nice pattern on the floor, there's an eyeball on the ceiling, because why not? There's a bunch of bookshelves and stuff, and lanterns, some mobs don't spawn. So I lucked out on the lighting. Apparently the building is just big enough, so if I go back here, the light is literally at like 1 value. It needs to be 0 value for mobs to spawn. So that got lucky. Yeah. Outside here, obviously I built this whole building for the library to be in. A lot of differing shades. And the back here I got this like little trim on the bottom, which is dark red and I think looks really well with the colors. Around this whole hilltop area, I did this like garden thing. A bunch of like mossy spikes coming out of the ground, lots of plants and stuff. Didn't turn out exactly as I was hoping, but I think it's pretty good. I also had it connect with this other prompt we did in the other prompt cluster video. So that's pretty much it. But anyways, that's the end of the video, so bye!